Arkansas quarterback Taylen Green is one of the new transfer portal quarterbacks starting in the SEC. So with the season right around the corner, we're about a week and a half away, depending when you're watching this video. Let's talk about Taylen Green. Let's talk about the quarterback and the profile of Taylen Green and what we can potentially expect. And in today's video, we are going to have some film breakdowns kind of demonstrating what we're going to talk about at the beginning of the video. Just 3 clips. It's broadcast footage, so I apologize. It's a bit slow and you can't see the whole field, but it gets the point across and it's able to demonstrate what we want to demonstrate. So number one thing with Taylen Green, I think, is consistency. It's something that I've talked to Arkansas fans throughout the offseason. It's consistency. Consistency is key. Can he get these flash plays that he has and do it throughout not just an entire game, but an entire season? Because the fact that when he has these flash plays, whether it's with his arms or with his legs, he's a really exciting quarterback to watch. So now can Petrino maximize that ability that Taylen Green has to turn the flashiness into the consistent play? Right, so let's go through the profile. Let's talk about arm strength, accuracy, mobility, deep ball, overall takeaways, then some interesting notes and some data that we have before we watch the film. So arm strength. Green has a strong arm, right? One of the strongest arms that you're probably going to see in the field. He has the ability to make any throw. Now it's just kind of dialing it down and being able to use it when need to, right? But at least his arm strength is strong. He can challenge defenses vertically and horizontally. An interesting stat about Green, which I think is largely due to his arm, is he's the only returning quarterback, starting quarterback in the SEC. I know he didn't start in the SEC, but I have all the SEC starting quarterbacks projected this year to have more yards thrown outside the numbers and inside the numbers. That's really rare. Most quarterbacks have a lot more yards inside the numbers, especially in college because the numbers are so wide. But Green has more yards outside the number. So that's just kind of an example of his arm strength there. Accuracy. Green's accuracy is inconsistent. I think it's fair to say. Now, when he's on, it's pretty good. You're going to see some accurate throws. At times, it's sharp, but other times, it's off. So it's definitely an improvement area for Green is his accuracy. His completion percentage in most every category is sub 60, right? Versus the blitz, 57. A straight drop back, 54. Play action, 56. Whenever the defense isn't blitzing, 53, right? So we need to improve on accuracy, and I think Petrino can make some easy throws. Experience. Even though Green has never started in the SEC per se, he has plenty of starting experience at Boise State. Mobility. Green's going to be one of the best athletes in the entire field. And now he just needs to play loose. But as far as mobility goes, he's a fantastic athlete. People have compared him to Vince Young, not because they think he's that good, but he's a similar athlete. And where when he's running, it's like he's gliding. You don't think he's going that fast, so you try to go make a tackle, and he's gone. The deep ball, I think Green's deep ball has a potential to be really good because of his arm strength and Petrino's offense. But it's been like most of his other passes, kind of inconsistent, not extremely accurate. Last year, he had 11 completions where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more in the air, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 28 completion percentage. That completion percentage on those deep throws is of course, going to be lower than usual, but it's one of the lower ones in the SEC. But my overall takeaway for Taylen Green, dynamic quarterback. I think he's got a high ceiling. He's shown a lot of flash plays, impressive mobility, strong arm. But now can Petrino get that consistency out of him? If he can, then I think Arkansas has a chance to surprise some people, right? But again, consistency is key. I think it's great having Petrino there to hopefully get that consistency out of him. But there is stuff to be excited about Green. But there's also stuff to, I think it's fair to just sit back and see what happens. One more thing about Green I want to touch on before we dive into this film is his ability to avoid the pressure. So out of all the sacks he took last year, only 11.6% of the sacks was Green's fault. And so we're going to see Green be able to avoid pressure a lot. We're going to see in these clips, which I think can help Arkansas's offensive line. And I think with his ability as a runner and his ability to get rid of the ball quick, which is something he actually did pretty well last year, I think the ability I think you combine those two character traits, getting rid of the ball, his ability to avoid defenses with his legs. You combine those two traits, and Petrino's hopefully, creative offense, get rid of the ball, that helps protect the offensive line and avoid the sacks that were taken last year, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into just 3 clips, broadcast footage. So I do apologize. And again, this is your first time tuning in. Thank you. We're just a big quarterback hub. We talk all things college quarterbacks. If you like that type of stuff, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's look at the film, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, so this play right here, I think, is why Arkansas fans should be excited, and this is why Green, the amount of sacks that are his fault are so low, right? 11%, 11.6, whatever it was. So we're going to see pressure here by San Diego State. Green's able to avoid pressure, flank out this way towards the field side, and throw a really good throw on the run here. So we'll see pressure comes right now, right? So in theory, that should be a sack. He's able to spin out. Boom. Remember, I got to go slow because of the so the YouTubes won't get mad at me. I apologize. But going down, eyes downfield. These plays that you can't really teach. I think Arkansas offense can use all the help it can potentially get. And so having a quarterback like Green that can do this, make a play, make a throw, boom, good throw, pushing it downfield, caught, outside the numbers, right? So maybe another reason why he has so many completions outside the numbers because of his scrambling ability. But regardless, with Arkansas's old line issues last year, even if they're not addressed completely this year, at least you have a quarterback that can make plays like that and avoid the rush. All right, so here we got another throw outside the pocket from Green. This time it's more designed. He's coming in here. But you're going to see the threat of just him running gets defenses out of position. If you can get the run game going, if you're Arkansas and you get the run game going just a little bit, that's going to be huge for Green's ability and the ability for him to maximize his potential, I think. So, but here, another good example of just how dangerous he can be with his legs. Boom, coming out. But even right here, so now he's got a cover here. So he would have the option to run if he wanted to. Fresno State, knowing he's a good athlete, is dropping people back, trying to force him to throw, which they do. He's able to have a good throw outside the pocket here, sets his feet, boom, and good completion there for a first down, right? So the last play we just watched was more of Green creating. This play is more design. I think we'll see design rollouts. I think that's another way to protect your offensive line. And why wouldn't you when you have a quarterback like Green that's athletic and can get outside and make throws outside the pocket? Let's go ahead and watch one or two more clips, and then we'll wrap this kind of QB profile video up. All right, we'll watch one more clip. I think this is another good example of something Green did well, and that was, for the most part, getting rid of the ball quickly. 54% of Green's dropbacks, at least last year in 23, the ball was out in less than 2.5 seconds. I would have put him like top 3 in the SEC, top 4 last year, I believe. So again, if you pair Green's running ability, you pair Green's ability to get the ball out quickly, and hopefully an offense like Petrino's, that's going to give the offensive line a little breather. So again, even if the line isn't improved, which from what we hear it is, but even if it's not that improved, that's still going to protect the offensive line. So this is more of a timing play here. We're going to see just a little hole shot right here. You got a deep safety zone action here, and hits him right in the zone here on this quick seam. Boom, right. Yeah, that's a good throw. Anticipation. That's where the window is. When you have a safety so far deep, you got so much space here. It looks like you probably got 3s, right? Back, pedaling. Look, DB's eyes are in. So probably some type of cover 3 scheme here. But anyways, this is exactly where the hole shot is on a cover 3, if that's indeed what it is. But good job there. The ball comes out quickly. So with Petrino's offense, we hope the ball gets out quick like that as well. But if Green's decisive and confident in where the ball is supposed to be going, then I don't see why the ball can't continue to get out quickly. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. We'll just do 3 videos here, again, just showcasing what he does well. All right, so just a few clips. I think we saw 3, but you saw his ability to avoid pressure, right? That the first play, spin out of the pressure, make a great throw on the run. We saw his ability to throw with pressure in his face too, and then just his ability to get rid of the ball quickly and not having to use play action all the time. Right now, the ability is there, the potential is there, so now it's just doing it on a consistent basis. But Arkansas fans, I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Taylen Green? What was I wrong about? What was I right about? Let me know your thoughts and just your opinion on his overall quarterback profile. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, if you like this type of quarterback content, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. We're going to try to be really consistent this season and have several SEC-specific quarterback shows per week. So again, like, share, subscribe, follow us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.